The Zappos story presented by Anita C. Medina for Marketing 451 with Heath Anderson. The Zappos story, a brief history. Founded in 1999 by Nick Swernmorn with an early investor and former CEO, Tony Hish. Within 10 years, Zappos became worth $1.2 billion. In that same year, they sold to Amazon.com for that worth. Amazon.com continues to run the company the same way and manage the same team and operates as a wholly owned subsidiary with headquarters in Henderson, Nevada. Growth potential by 2012 is expected to reach $7.8 billion. Being in a position to remain a quick e-commerce business, running smoothly, online, on and on, 2012. That is what their expectation is. Nick's story. In 1999, Nick was in a shopping mall shopping for shoes, trying to find specific shoes in a specific color. One store had the right size, wrong color, and the other had the right color, wrong size. Returning home, Nick began researching online to see if he could find these specific shoes. What he found were many mom and pop retailers with the same outcome. Nick, realizing what he had come across, quit his job, and zappos.com was born. Although the start of this was trying due to the lack of investors, Nick researched online shopping, finding that customers were purchasing online and they were purchasing shoes. The investors he was speaking to believed that unless the consumer was able to try on the shoe, they would not buy a shoe online. And as we come to find, that was false. Zappos success stories and policies. Zappos survived the dot-com crash and the copycat competitors. Success based on culture of customer service, relying on the best customer service and customer service reps. Zappos has published a culture book. Employees write about their culture and what it means to them to work at Zappos. Customer service policies. First, there's free shipping both ways, meaning when you order and it ships out, it's free, and if you don't like them and want them returned, it's free. It's no cost to the customer. A 365-day policy, meaning that they are open and available for that amount of time. A call center that is available 24/7. And one of the great things that Zappos offered for the first 9 years was 110% price protection, meaning that if you found your shoe that you got from Zappos at a lower price, they honored it at 110%. Zappos success factors: great search engine marketing, brand name search. Rather than shopping under Zappos, you're optimizing the site search by a name brand, such as Nike, Fossil, Vans, that allowed you to type in one brand name and Zappos would pop up and you'd be able to see their entire site. Capitalizing on the strength of the shoe branding was what has kept them successful on top of their customer service. This was really unheard of in 1999. Word of mouth. 20% of all referrals at the time of publishing our book showed that it was by word of mouth, which is a great success for them, meaning that not only their return customers, but now their return customers are telling their friends and family to shop at Zappos. Other success factors. Estate competitiveness. Research found that other online shoe retailers had an average delivery time of 6 days. To represent Zappos, Zappos has surprised its repeat customers with a free upgrade of either free overnight or 2-day delivery. Customers received an email stated that the upgrade had happened based on their value. Repeat customers. Strong customer service orientation resulted in 60% of repeat customers in 2005. That's huge. That means that the people that were shopping online or viewing other retailers or shopping for shoes online continued to go to Zappos based on possibly many factors, but one of them they believe was customer service orientation. Zappos has 10 family core values that they really strive on. The first one is deliver the wow through service. Their customer service training is immense. Embrace and drive change. They are a very much thinking forward company. Create fun and a little weirdness. Be adventurous, creative, and open-minded. Pursue growth and learning. Build open and honest relationships with communication. Build a positive team and family spirit. Do more with less. Be passionate and determined. And the last one, and I think most important one, is be humble. And this is in part of their training and what I have found when I researched it. And I thought, what an amazing set of values to not only create, but bestow upon the people who will be working with you and creating an environment based on these family values. And I believe this is really important for their continuous success. And even as Amazon purchased them, they adopted all of these methods and all of these methodologies to continue with great customer service, this family core value, and how to keep things growing and continue to be successful. Zappos customer service and training. This I thought was really amazing. I really think customer service is vital in any business, whether it's retail or you're walking into somebody's office. So all customer service members start with training. It's a required 2-week training, and it is a customer service training, and all employees are required to take it. And it doesn't matter what level you were at. And I believe this includes custodial maintenance, anybody who may come into contact with a customer, and your customer base is not always online. And that was one thing that I saw that was really interesting. The 2-week training, part of it consists of going into the call center and speaking with customers. So you get to know what your customer service rep is dealing with. Sometimes you're going to have very irate customers. Sometimes you're going to have very kind customers, and you need to know what is going on in your business so that you know how to better function as a business. At the end of the 2-week training, all employees that have gone through this training are offered a 2000 quit now. And it's offered in case you don't fit within the atmosphere, the culture, and you know that you're not going to fit in it. They actually pay you to leave. 97% who stay do it because of the fit in. Customer service, well culture, and not necessarily for money. Everybody works for a paycheck, and that is understandable. But when you can work in a place that offers so much freedom of creativity and thinking outside the box, and really that forward thinking method, those are the people who are going to be able to establish a working family within this training. Zappos continuous success. First, Zappos continues its care for their customers, and this is translated into top line revenue. Inspiring to know the value when coupled with employee happiness and employees that want to be there translates to business success. Zappos has continued to be a thinking forward company, which has allowed for growth. Their current growth has been clothing for both men, or actually for all, men, women, and children, handbags and bags for men and women, and accessories, again, for men and women. This looking forward and thinking forward process has been very successful for them and has continued that growth potential and revenue top line success. So this is the end of my story. My last slide will be my references. And if anybody has any questions, please ask me at the end of this. And thank you and have a great night.